Mic on, music off. Stream is live. Ah, how's the latency doing? Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, goodness gracious. I shouldn't be tired, and yet I am. I don't know what is going on with my body. Oh. How are we doing? Hey, train of thought, just so you know, I'm on a server for a Sonic fan game who was looking for voice actors, so I showed them some of your work and they liked it. Oh, nice. Hey, train of thought in a Sonic fan game. You never know. Hey, train of thought, glad to see you're finally playing this game. Well, here's the thing. I have played this game before. I played it ages ago. I think when it first came out. But the stream was only like 30. I only did it for like 30 or 40 minutes. And then because it was just the free version where you just simulate Steam engine. I was going for like 30 or 40 minutes. Realized there was nothing else to do in the game, so I ended up calling Mike and River, and we ended up just playing Railroads online for the rest of the stream. So, yeah. But now they've added DLC to it where you can generate electricity. And so now we're gonna do that. Also, can we please make Pemgin an emote? Please, please, please. I mean, I don't know what emote I would replace with Pemgin, because at the minute I'm currently at my limit on the emotes I can have. You know, I need like a professional or like someone who's good at streaming to tell me what kind of emojis I should have. I think the ones I currently have, you know, like the sad Pepe, the angry Thomas, the beaching, the smug train, the shocked, the crying, like the derpy little happy face, my wheel, British Rail, Milwaukee Road, critical hit. I think those are all fine. I've got PogChamp as well, but I don't know. I'd have to find like a train version of PogChamp to replace it with. But something I did add last night, I added that. the Penn Central logo. if you are a member watching this stream, the Penn Central logo is now yours to post. We've got the Milwaukee Road and we've got the Penn Central. What more could you want? So yeah, the railroad that must not be named on account of how angry they got with the last time I brought them up on a stream. I still have that footage, by the way. I still have that footage of me and Mike going through all the documentaries and like tearing them apart. That was fun. That was a great stream. Shame it got taken down, but you know, there's not a whole lot you can do about these things, is there? I'll tell you what more I want, and it's Pemgin. Look, Penguin was funny, but I don't see it being a lasting meme, okay? Now, Penn Central, that got a stream taken down. That's a lasting meme. Remember Tobama. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to make Tobama an emoji. I don't know what. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a professional streamer, otherwise I would have figured out what the correct emojis are to have. Is my computer humming? My computer's humming. Oh well. I think we should get on with the stream though, don't you chaps? And chapettes? God, that came from the soul. That came from like the recesses of my mind. God, anyone who knows chaps and chapettes, that's a deep cut reference. Alright, let me just sit comfortably. Train of thought, no, you need to finish your 2-hour intro. Oh god, is this a reference to the Half-Life stream where I spent like a good 30 minutes going over like how I watched the Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and I was like legit slowly turning into a Sonic fan. That was, because that was a hell of a opening to a stream, especially considering it was just a Half-Life stream, had nothing to do with Sonic. I've also watched the newest Wallace and Gromit film as well. I have some thoughts on that. I might share them during the stream because I imagine this is going to be a lot more of me talking than focusing on the game, I imagine. Also, one more thing, I've got an intro music suggestion. Return to Toxic Caves from Sonic Spinball. I'll look into Sonic Spinball. I tend to go to like some of the classic Sonic games and Sonic Mania if I ever need like background music for videos and streams. So Sonic Pinball, I might look into the music for that. Any game. Honestly, if any game has like a good casual soundtrack, please recommend them to me, because it's getting harder and harder for me to find music to put in the backgrounds of my videos, because for those of you who don't know, I've kind of got this thing where I try not to use the same song twice in the background for the background music of my videos. Like, if you watch any of my videos, I think with the exception of streams and the movie reviews and stream highlights, I never use the same song twice. Well, I'll use a different version of a song, but I'll never use the exact same music twice. I'll have to make a channel for that in the Discord server, because, again, I'm starting to run out of places to get the music from. Oh, boy. People are saying Minecraft. Minecraft is surprisingly not as fitting for my videos as you'd think. I like the songs to also have something to do with the video. Like, I remember doing I think it was the Holman locomotive and how that was a stock market scam. And in the background of that, I had the Neverhood music, where it's just part of the song is just a guy laughing. Because I think at the end of the video I brought up like NFTs and like cryptocurrencies, and that really annoyed a lot of people, but it was so worth it to just like be like, hey, stock market scams are kind of a real thing. That was great. Or when I did the video on the Vanceborough Bridge bombing, the music I put in the background was music from Metal Gear Solid. I as much as I could just go onto YouTube Audio Library and find a royalty-free song that kind of fits, I like that extra like meta sense of humor, or that like extra meta. I don't know, not joke, but that extra layer to the video, Right. When I did the Harry Mary as well, that engine, the music in the background is is it the Barber of Seville? However that's pronounced, the Barber of Seville, because it's a hairy locomotive. Barber, Harry. I think it's something that only I really get. But I love it. Oh, USS Salem has become a member for another 3 months. Try the Lionel Traintown Deluxe OST as well. I'll look into that. Again, hope it's not copyrighted, because sometimes you can get some songs. D-Man with the hot dog as well. Hello, D-Man. Would techno work for modern locos? Again, I try and... It's not so much... I try and keep the music in theme with the general story and vibe. When I did the Clec Eatum video as well, the guy who stole Clec Eatum Station, the music I put in the background is Eek. The do 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 do, because it's kind of like goofy and a little silly and like captures the vibe of the whole story, where it's just an absurd situation. It's real goofy and silly. And that's just kind of the play I have with music. So again, any music recommendations, please let me know. I've even used music from the Telltale Wallace and Gromit games. That's how like deep this iceberg goes. I'd use more Mario Galaxy music, but it's too lively for background music. If for me, just like sat explaining something with relevant pictures, Gusty Garden Galaxy is like way too intense and operatic for it, Also, what is it with everyone sending hot dogs? I mean, thank you, but what? Oh boy. Should I actually get on with the game now? Because I feel like I could just sit here and keep talking and you guys would keep chatting, but people have come here to watch me play Steam Engine Simulator, so I should probably get on with that. Now we've got burgers and cups of tea. Amazing stream, by the way. We've not even started. And hey, D-Man gifting memberships. Look at that. Christmas has come early. Or late. I guess it's a time relative thing, I guess. Regardless, Christmas is here for some of you. Steam Steam Engine Simulator. It might be a little cropped because of OBS, because this game doesn't full screen. I hit F11 and it doesn't full screen, and there's no options to change the settings. So currently this is a full screen window. That's why the sort of like the left and the right bits are cut off. I've just had to try and like balance it in the middle to the best of my ability. And I hope that just doesn't interfere with anything. So we did Steam Engine, which I think we'll just resume this. Resume. So if I remember correctly, oh, I can offset the heat. That's nice. That turns the wheel. Okay, I allow water in. That's... Hold on, I'm trying to... There we go, let's get some water in here. Right, now how do I forgot how to... Oh, there we go. Set the heat at 100% while we're getting up to steam. There we are, pressure's building nicely. And so now if I take the brake off and I open the throttle and I give this a little spin, the pressure has jumped up very high all of a sudden. I think we should whack down the heat a bit. You know, full throttle, just open it all the way up. And it's not doing much. Let's offset the heat a bit. Jesus Christ, that is loud. Okay. Open the throttle, come on. Oh, is it set to... What? Oh, that's why. Sorry, last time it didn't have a reverser. I say it was in neutral, that explains it. Oh! Hey! Look at that! I reckon we can close the throttle a little bit. Let's open the water taps just a touch. Ease off the pressure there. Staying steady. Look at the speed on this thing. We're currently getting about 520 RPM on average. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit for you, just so you can hear me over the... There we go. Hey, T-Ason's here as well. Been a long time no see, T-Ason. Hang on, let's add a little more water. She's running a little dry. She's running very dry. A lot dry. Just max out the water and hope that does something. Now let's ease. Let's put the heat back under here. I've killed it. I put too much cold in too quick. Fully, come on. Right, let's set it off to the side a little bit. Now we're doing. Now we're shocking diesel. Let's rip open the throttle a touch more. Look at them go. Hey! Alright, let's close the throttle. Brake it. Reverse. Set her off. Throttle open. Full open. Set in reverse. And we're off. Let's ease the throttle down a bit. Get some more water into this bad boy. It's just fine-tuning it to make sure it's right. Okay, wick up the heat a bit. There we go. It's going in reverse now. We're going fast, and we're going fast backwards. Just as Gresley intended. And so I think I understand why the stream wasn't so long last time I played this game, because, well, this is kind of all there is to this mode. It's just, you start the engine and you just let it run. And if you let it run long enough, you eventually get an achievement. Okay, let's open the throttle a little more. See how fast we can get this bad boy going. I think we need a little more heat. Let's see if we can get pressure up. Full heat. Okay, the water's going in at max, but it's not... It's not filling the boiler up as much as it should. Really turn down the heat, get some more water in, and then we put the heat right back up. Stream suggestion, cookie clicker, lol. A Pingu's here as well. All the mods are here. God, it's been a long time. The whole gang's back together. Let me throw this open again. And off it goes. Throttle's fully open. Let's close the safety valve, because we like to live life on the edge. We're at full heat. We're at full pressure. Safety valve closed. Throttle's open. No water going in. Let's see how long it takes before this thing explodes. Let's drain a little water. Just hurry this along. What RPM are we on? So the max RPM I got was 650, but I don't think I'm gonna top that. Okay, the water's gone. Oh. Oh, the RPM's going up. We're at 8. We hit 850 RPM. Right, and we close the throttle. I don't think I can blow up this boiler. Pressure's not quite high enough. Right, I think we've had enough of this. Let's head over to the main menu. Let's play Urban Power Generation. Steamtown needs your help. The town's mayor, Isambard, that's a nice reference, has hired you to operate the new steam engine and provide power to the growing municipality. God, I've never seen that word before. Also took a 10-hour train ride in India last week. Thought of you. You'll have to let me know how it was. That sounds really nice, actually. I do want to go to India. Go on the train rides. I definitely want to go up Nilgiri. I want to go on that line and just see some of the heritage steam they've got over there, because it's real nice. Yeah, let me know, Pingu. I'd love to go and... If you've got any pictures, let me know. I'd love to see them. Anyway, run the steam engine as effectively as possible while managing the town's sometimes complex politics to grow Steamtown into more metropolis. Video tutorial or start? I don't need no tutorial. We've already established I am a master of Steam. A letter received. Check your mail. Oh wow, this has got... All of a sudden, this has got a hell of a lot more complicated. Okay. Mailbox. Welcome, traveller. Oh, this is really tiny text. Oh, I forgot I can zoom in and out on this. Hold on. What? Wait. Do I? There we go. Welcome, traveller. Hello. Welcome to Steamtown. Choose what kind of experience you'll want. And we'll adjust the universe for you. If you don't know which to choose, which to choose. Easy equals relaxing. Normal is somewhat challenging. Hard is challenging. Expert is arduous and taxing. I believe in you. Have fun with gratitude. Angie. That's probably me. That's probably Ange, but I'm saying Angie. We'll go normal. Welcome Steamtown, dear Mr. Engineer. Bit presumptuous. So everyone in chat is just saying do expert. I'm not doing expert. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not going to do expert. Oh, dear Mr. Engineer, we've been waiting for a skilled steam engine operator for months. The last one wasn't so kind to our equipment. I put a little starting money in this envelope. I'll send you more instructions soon. Take a look around and get settled in. Warm regards, Isambard. They put 15 grand in cash in an envelope? How did that not get stolen? Ari, sorry about the mess. Dear Mr. Engineer, our last operator ruined the infrastructure. You'll need to buy a boiler structure repair in the marketplace. The city's power lines also need to be repaired. So I repaired the boiler structure and it says... Did it say the power lines as well? What else did it say? The city's power lines also need to be repaired. Where's the option for power lines? Exhaust, water. Oh, I guess I've done it all. Actually, never mind. Ready. Flywheel. Boiler descaling. Will perform boiler descaling. Oh, okay, so I can either have a normal or a fast boiler descaling. Okay, that makes sense. Right. So now I guess we just... No access. You don't... Why do you mean I don't have access to the controls? Do I have to click these as well? Oh, that's... I've got to... Okay, I was wondering what I had to do here. What are your qualifications? Personally, I don't know. I don't even have any. I just walked through the office, you handed me 15 grand and told me to get going. What are your qualifications? Dear Mr. Engineer, do you want some training? I'm told that operating this steam engine is not very easy. My friend, Old Man Savory, is a local legend and knows his way around a machine. He'd be more than happy to help you out or at least get you started. No. I am the train man. I know what steam engines are about. Keystone left an envelope. I left her the keys to the shop in the envelope. Sam tells me that you're the new operator around here. Hopefully you'll take better care of the equipment than the last guy. I hear you don't need any help. Reminds me of myself when I was your age. Good luck. Sincerely, Mr. Savory. Awful lot of chatting, isn't there? So do I just... Tasks. Start the generator, reach 500 RPM. I guess I better get started then. Let's fill up the boiler. Let's say about that much. And let's wick up the heat and let's set the... and set that to... there we are, just so the boiler doesn't explode. Actually, let's set it to about... let's say it's 200 odd psi. I reckon that'll be enough. And we want it in full forwards. Check my mailbox. Dear Mr. Engineer, this is a chaotic job. To take a break, press the button next to the clock. You can use this to read letters, check your instruments, or just rest. I promise it'll be as if time has actually stopped. Try it. Oh. I can freeze time. This truly is a bizarre adventure. Come on. You know, let's drain the boiler a little. Hopefully that should help speed up. Water heating. That's in full forward. This is in neutral. So hold on, this is... that's that, that's... alright, this is just gearing up. Pressure, it really is taking its time to get up to temperature. So we want the brakes off. We're going to generate so much power. Just you wait. Just you wait until this water's boiling. Okay, we're actually getting some pressure up now. Let's start spinning this wheel. And open the throttle just a little. Fuck it. Full throttle open. There we go. I love that the RPM. Look at the RPM needle. Look at the RPM. Oh, is it wobbling? Oh, it's wobbling. Right, let's knock down the reverser a little bit. No, never mind, full forwards. Tell me that's not a confidence-inspiring sight. If you're on a locomotive and the RPM was doing, the needle was doing this, I think I would be very worried. Also, why am I losing money? Am I losing money because of the amount of heat it's taken to... let's close this for a moment. Let's really get the boiler pressure up. Because I've nearly eaten all of my finances already. I don't know how I've done this. Because the task was start the generator and reach 500 RPM. Okay, let's open. Let's just put it in the lowest on first and see what we get from there. The throttle down a little and I put into second. I'm in the negatives now. I am currently losing money. Come on. I'll put it in first then. Now we whack it down to second. Piston health is okay. Put it to third. Come on, come on, full throttle. Please, I need to make some kind of money from this power. Because I am... Oh, I see. Energy demand. I've got to meet demand. So I only need to make 29 kilowatts. What am I putting out? Okay, I need a little more power. Okay, that's better. Have I reached 500 RPM? Oh, on the generator I've got 500 RPM. I thought that was like the engine's rotation speed. Okay, so demand's gonna go up. Knock it into fourth, lads. Come on. Right, let's drain a little bit of this water, see if we can knock the pressure up, get some speed going. I've got another letter. Let me read the letter. Power outage. What do you mean there's a power outage? Pause, one sec. Power is finally back. Mr. Engineer, let's see if we can keep the lights on for 24 consecutive hours. We've been in the dark for weeks and I was running out of candles. Those days are behind us now, right? I mean, I'll take the grand. God knows I need it. Let's hope I can keep going. The piston seal is also not doing so good. That's... very high temperatures expected in the next 36 hours. Power grid strain is expected due to elevated air conditioning usage. Oh God! I wasn't told the wires were going to keep exploding. What? Why? I'm meeting the demands of the energy. 70. I'm currently outputting 80. Oh god. Okay, you know what? Let's turn down the heat just a tad, because I think now we're up to temperature. We don't really need it. This is just eating through my money. This is... What the hell am I meant to do here? Okay, then I'm meant to reduce... Oh no. Power outage. I'm giving people power. What do you mean there's a power outage? I'm giving people power. I'm outputting more than they need. No. Am I doing it too strong? Am I melting the wires because is that why? Oh god, I think I need to start this again. I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. This is... You're giving them too much. You can never have too much electricity. Look, output... Oh, well, output was 28 kilowatts, and they needed 25. So surely 3 extra kilowatts isn't that big of a burden. There we are. We see we... Stop braking! Oh my god, we're 16 grand in the red. How? Super random thought, but Switch 2 and Mario Kart 9 reveal. I've not watched either of those things. I don't have many Switch games. Look at your indicator. What in this? Or this? This? What? Any of this? I have no idea what it is I'm doing. I might have to start this again. The red thing on the right, top right. Oh, this. That tells me how much I need. Okay, you know what? Let's reset. Let's completely reset this. I'll set that to normal again. Claim the money. So fix the power lines. And the boiler. Let's perform a boiler descale. Welcome to one of my lives, managing field generators for the army. Yeah, but I don't... I'd like to imagine that the army is currently advanced a little bit beyond using steam generators. Like, I know the whole thing with electricity is you've got to generate it by spinning a wheel, but I'd like to imagine that we have advanced to the point where we use something like a petrol engine, not a steam engine. Fine, I'll accept his training. Okay. Let's fill the boiler to 40 cc. This engine is a peculiar unit. I'd bet my boots it ain't nothing. but some kind of toy. Anyhow, open the water valve, start letting water in. Use the whistle to let the tank breathe while filling and emptying it. Okay. So I need to fill it to 40 cc's, it says. How do I tell? Oh, there we are. It'll say here on this. There are gauges and dials that tell me everything I need to do. But I don't look at them. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. So hold on, let me add. Okay, so filled the bore. Okay, draining the boiler. Open the drain valve, set the reverser to full reverse, open the throttle, then spin the engine forwards to pump water out of the boiler. Okay, so open the drain, full reverse. I guess we open the throttle. When I said spin it, did he say spin it forward or reverse? Spin the engines forwards. God, that sound. Oh, I hate that sound. Alright, we close the drain. Put that into... Can I put it into neutral? I can't put that into neutral. Set reverser to neutral position. I am... There we go. I could learn a thing or two if I actually paid attention, you know. Complete training. Heat. Raise heat levels to 100%. To get the boiling to operating temperature. Once we reach 100 degrees C, I'll take over. I suppose I'm introducing myself. I've lived in Lakefield since about 70 years ago. It's a nice little town. Okay. Boil water to 100 degrees. Taking a break. This is chaotic job. To take a break, press the button next to the clock. You can use it to read letters, check your instruments. Okay, yeah. Zawaldo. Okay, hold on, let me just pause the game so I can... Pause the time so I can read a letter. Use the starter motor to spin the engine counterclockwise to get us started. I'll take care of the other controls for now. I'm just going to idle at around 60 RPM until we engage the transmission. So you said counterclockwise. I'm spinning it. Yes, spin the engine counterclockwise to get it started. I'll take care of the other controls. Oh, this is such a miserable sound. There we go. Transmission. Esteemed Mr. Engineer. Keep the left stick at D for now. And set the right stick to gear 1. Wait for the generator to stop accelerating, then shift to 2. Repeat until you're in 6th gear. This configuration of right to left stick gear shift is 21. Keep it there for now. This is why I can't drive. Well, at least not a manual. I just grab the gear and I'm like, right, straight to 6th. Alright, we seem to be up to speed. Set that to gear 2. Okay, it looks like we're finally... I was about to say we're finally earning money, but we're not. Gear 3. A little unwilling to get into gear 3. So just got to wait for that to spin up. Come on. We're sitting pretty. Gear 4. How are we looking? The seal's looking good. Here we go. Alright, the power's finally back. We still need to get to 6th gear. Come on, 5th. Go, you machine, go! D-Man, more gifted subs, thank you very much. Alright, let's see if we can knock it into 4th. Pick up a little bit of speed in 4th. Alright, and we knock into 5th. Alright, we're sitting at a similar RPM. I'm just hoping the wheel's not going to speed up. Straight to 6th. Doing it. Remember, use slow engine speeds for higher efficiency. The fast engine speeds for higher power. If your reverser is at 100%, you're still losing generator speed. you might need to downshift. If downshifting doesn't work, you might need more boiler pressure. Your understanding will improve experience. Does that mean we're good? Giving you control of the reverser, use it to keep the generator at 600 RPM. You'll need to readjust the reverser frequently as the loads change. Higher values will cause the engine to increase and produce more torque and speed up. Remember to keep the reverser close to neutral as possible for best efficiency. Oh, let's whack up the torque a little bit more. Full. And once we're up to speed, we're actually turning a profit here. We're just about turning a profit. Hold on, let's ease the reverser off a little. Let's ease it off a little. Try and keep it about 600 RPM, I think he said. Maybe 20 is too low. Is this humming getting on anyone else's nerves? Because I can feel it slowly rotting my mind. I mean, I guess that's just the sound of generating electricity, but still. He did say... keep the generator at 600 RPM. Or around 600 RPM. Let's wick it down a little. Okay. Take over the water. Keep the water level at around 10 cc for now. Keep the inlet flow rate and overall water level as consistent as possible. Remember, our source cannot pump water into the boiler if the boiler is at higher pressure. Our current pump can only do 50 psi. So the boiler pressure is currently at 30. I think that's a steady rate for it to come in. It's a little more water. A little more. Do you reckon at power stations, attached to the boilers they use at power stations, they have a whistle? Decrease that because the water level is sitting quite pretty where it is now. Extreme heat warning, very high temperatures. Power grid is going to cause strain. Okay. So, hold on, we need about 600 RPM. Let's... What do you mean there's a power outage? I'm trying to generate a little more power. Right, come on, full forwards. Pick up the speed, come on. There we go. There really is a lot to keep track of. I completely understand now why we switched from steam to diesel. This is... Right, we're getting close to 600 RPM. Right, let's knock this down a touch. Knock this down to 40, that's all to do us. How's water level looking? Water level's looking fine, let's just increase that a bit. It's staying at an even rate. We're making more than we're losing. Right, now I think I'm starting to get the hang of it now. I think we're all... I think we're all good. So it's all about balancing the fuel as well, which is an issue. Let's crank up the reverser a little. Sorry, I've not been paying that much attention to chat. I've been trying my best to keep running a steam engine in this steam engine simulator. Oh, fuel's going up. Let's wick that down a little. Okay. Take over the burner. Adjust the heat control to keep the constant pressure in the boiler. Higher the pressure is better for efficiency, but not always. Until the population starts growing, 30 psi is enough. If steam is coming out of the PRV or fuel expense are high, heat is probably too high. Right. So I will leave it set at 60. 600 RPM, we can close the reverser a little. We can turn down the heat just a tad, we're good. Now the real work begins. Congratulations on completing your training. Mr. Savory tells me you're an excellent pupil. Time for the test to begin. Let's see if we can keep the lights on for 24 consecutive hours. Right. Maintain energy for 24 hours. That I can do. Okay, so demand for power is going down, but right now, efficiency, estimate how much fuel outweighs. Always keep your eye on fuel usage. It'll keep our air clean and save us money. Let's turn down the fuel a little, because pressure so far. What's the PSI at the moment? It's 22 and dropping. Okay, maybe I should wick up the heat a bit. Right. Town still has plenty of power. I'm making money. Ah! Okay, finally, I think I can take a little bit of a breather. How are we all doing, chat? Let's see, demand's dropping, but I'm maintaining. Steady output. What will the next stream be? Because I want to see more Half-Life or Black Mesa. The next stream, if Mike is free, it'll be a Cursed Train stream. If not, it's going to be probably Half-Life again. No promises, but that's generally how it's looking at the moment. Let's turn up the reverser a bit. How are we looking for PSI? Boiler pressure's still dropping. Let's put the heat up some more. Put on full heat for just a second. And then crank that down. So I just need to keep the pressure even. Got to keep the generator spinning at perfect speed. That's fine. Oh, hello. Safety valve. Let's just pause this for a second. Success. You're brilliant. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You did it. We're operational, and our finances already look stellar. You're a natural. I'm giving you control of the electricity price. By law, we must stay within 10 cents of the regulated market price. To attract new residents, we can charge less. With gratitude isn't barred. Oh. So I have to set the price. Hold on, land acquisition plans. If we can reach a population of 150, I think we'll be able to convince the regional government to allow us to expand Steamtown. Keep this message a secret, please. Also, let's keep our books really clean and not accumulate any debt. That will make this expansion much easier. With gratitude isn't barred. So how do I... Let's turn down the fuel a bit. Increase the water flow into the boiler for the time being. We could ease off on the reverser a little. What else we got? Have you ever heard of the German double fairly trams? I did open the Discord server today, and every now and then I take a peek in Steam Shed to see if anyone's posted anything interesting. And I did see that, so I might look into those. They seem quite interesting. Reach 150 residents, maintain 0 debt. Aye, aye, Captain. Turn off the safety valve and up the speed. I can't mess with the safety valve at the moment. It's still kind of in tutorial mode. I think we can still ease off the reverser a bit more. Set it to about 50% should do it. It's working. I'm doing a good. This is an unbridled good. I'm not destroying anything. I hate the whirring. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But in lieu of background music, it's the only thing we've got. Ooh, let's crank up the reverser a bit. What's the worst advice you've ever given someone? Asks Steeman. I can't recall, you know. I genuinely, like, sincerely the worst advice I've ever given someone. I don't know what that would be. Oh, boiler pressure's down. Boiler pressure's down. Heat needs to go up. Heat needs to go way up. Fireworks? Hold on. Give me a second. There's fireworks going off. I'll knock this into 5th real quick. Let me crank up the heat. We're kind of losing boiler pressure here. Re 800 residents. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm bringing. Really got to bring up this boiler pressure. Whack into 6th gear. Come on, the town is losing power. There we go. Oh goodness, I've had so many letters I've not even realised. Dear Mr. Engineer, I attached a little tip for all your hard work. It's not much, but it's all I could afford. I'm just a regular guy who wants to say what you're doing is amazing. Thank you, James. Thank you very much. Just random people giving energy companies £1,000 out of nowhere. Esteemed Mr. Engineer, we've our next milestone. What do you think? We get 800 people. Here we go. Transmission splitter. The left stick chooses gear ratios that are between main ratios. Gear ratios rise sequentially following this pattern. D equals 1, S equals 1. S1 equals 1, S2 equals 1, S3 equals 1, D2, S... Oh, okay, so I don't go from 1st to 2nd to 3rd. I hit D, then 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Okay, I kind of get it now. So instead of just going straight from 6th to 5th, I can knock it to S3, then 5, then S2, then... Okay. Right, now we're back up to temperature. I can turn down the heat again. Now we've got the PSI. Ari, get out. Sir, stay away from Lakeville. Lakeville. Isambard is a liar and a fraud. He is using you. Listen to what I'm saying and leave before it's too late. Hold up. Hold up. Something mighty suspicious. What? Guys! Guys, we've got law! Check your income stream. I'm checking my income stream, and the fuel expense, we're getting more than we are paying in fuel. The only reason why it was low last 24 hours is because I had to whack up the heat a bit to get the boiler back up to pressure, which actually I kind of have to do now. But otherwise, we're doing pretty okay. I think we can turn down the reverser a touch, which should save us some pressure. We're still getting more in than we are getting out. But this is mysterious. What on earth could this mean? dastardly fellow this Mr. Isambard is. If that is his real name. Dear Mr. Engineer, using my city map you can build on undeveloped properties and examine Steamtown in detail. We need more housing and infrastructure to support our growing population. Just remember, don't expand too quickly or we might have a hard time keeping up. Oh, I can... Oh my god, I can expand! So I can invest in the town. It's like a perpetual cycle. Okay, I'm not using too much fuel, which is good. I can turn down the reverser a bit. So I create energy. So hold on. I create energy which people give me money for, so I can buy land to develop the town so more people can move in and give me energy. Money for energy that I create, which brings more... Oh, goodness, we've got so many letters coming in. I should open a P.O. box. Electricity service has been great, dear Mr. Engineer. Steamtown has the most reliable electricity service in the region. The community can't thank you enough. James just keeps giving me money. Dear Mr. Engineer, use the PRV to keep our boiler pressure at a safe level. Don't let it exceed the red needle or the boiler will explode. Use the brake to slow the engine down or stop it for repairs. You've done well. I think I can trust you not to blow us up, right? I'll set this to... Ooh. I'll set this to 55. That way if I accidentally get the boiler pressure too hot, it's not gonna like explode on me. Actually, you know what, let's set it to 43. Boiler health is fine, the piston seal is still fine. I'm still generating so much electricity. More electricity than you can deal with. It's gonna be so much energy. You're gonna be begging me to stop generating electricity. It's gonna be crazy. How's the fuel pressure? Still climbing, so I think I can turn down fuel consumption a bit. I see him. Sir, a little sylphum in my stew casts a warm green glow over the blue. What is this Riddler shit? Let's put a little more money into the area as well. Oh, you know what? Let's knock us down to 5th. Easy, let's slow up there, buddy. Let's slow up there. Easy there, boy. Easy there. Boiler pressure's still fine. I can turn down the heat just a little bit more. Reverser's fine, the dial's fine. Let's turn the reverser down a little bit as well. We've got another letter. Mysterious lights. Dear Mr. Engineer, is it me or does the sky look strange today? This is getting very... Important meeting tomorrow. Dear Mr. Engineer, you need to wake me up tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. A few blasts from the steam whistle should do it. Hold the whistle to make sure I'm awake. Pesky alarm clock. I've got a quest! So at 5 a.m. So I need to keep an eye on the clock as well. So far the generator's still generating fine. The needle's staying where it is. Pressure's staying fine. We're using very little fuel. I just gotta wait for 5 a.m. Okay, let's crank up the reverser a little bit, and let's put up the fuel just a bit, just so we can keep up with the demand. Let's really crank up the reverser. Let's really crank up the reverser because my RPM is dropping badly. Oh, it's nearly 5 a.m. I mean, I blasted it at 5 a.m. I don't know what more he wants. Dear Mr. Engineer, the generator rotor can be used to store energy, which can help through demand spikes. Just remember, operating the generator above 700 RPM has an efficiency cost, so only do that when necessary. Cool. James has got the cylinder heads are playing a show in Steamtown tomorrow night at 10 p.m. It'll be quite the power hog. I'm sure you can handle it. I don't know who the cylinder heads are, but boy, they sure do love my electricity. Right, full forwards. We're going full forwards. Gonna have to whack up the heat a bit just to get us back up to speed. How's the water CC looking? It's a little too high, so I'll close the valve just a bit. And should drop steadily over time. What's the pressure looking like? Pressure's looking fine. We can turn down the heat a bit. We're going to last pretty good on that kind of PSI. Let's turn down the reverser. Let's just brake a little. Oh, wake isn't barred up. Oh, hold on. Now. Got ya. Got him. I'm such a good engine man, boiler, steam, power. I'm the power man. My power is delicious. My energy income is really low. I'm not earning that much. Then again, compared to how much I'm spending generating it. Pause. Let's see, new parts in stock. Dear Mr. Engineer, well, hello there! Some new junk, parts just came into my shop yesterday. Let me introduce myself. Gregory... Should I give Gregory a voice? I feel like Gregory needs a voice. If you open a letter in all caps with, well, hello there! Should I do Professor Griswold? I feel like Professor Griswold would work really well for this. Why, hello there! No, I can't. It has to be like, it's been ages since I've been... I was Professor Griswold! How does I can't do Professor Griswold. It's been so long since I've watched the Yogscast. Just, well, hello there! Some new junk, I mean parts just came into my shop yesterday. Give Gregory the voice of Gregory from FNAF. My voice is not that squeaky. I can't do Gregory. Oh my god, should he be Freddy though? Gregory, you need to go to parts and services. Gregory, do you see the small vent on the floor? Have you heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent. I know it's hard for you to be sus, but I know you could do it, Gregory. I love that. I love that. Gregory. Come to Train of Thought streams and just watch him sit there and do a fucking Freddy Fazbear impersonation for like a minute and crack himself up. Who tunes in and watches this shit? Who sits down and thinks, I know, Train of Thought streaming, I'll go watch that. And you tune in and it's just me going, Gregory, are you Among Us sus, Gregory? I need to settle on a voice. I really need to settle on a voice. Maybe I should make him just really like northern, like really Yorkshire. Hello there! Some new junk. I mean, some spare parts just come at my shop yesterday. Gregory, did the beat go off? I love that video. I love Russian Badgers so much. Gregory, can you ask your mom if she can give me a ride to Warped Tour? I want to see Slipknot. Okay. I think I've spent way too long on a bit. I think just Northern will do it. Greasy Greg. Yeah, Greasy Greg. Well, hello there. Some new junk, parts are just coming to my shop yesterday. Let me introduce myself. Gregory Cash Grabber's name. Welcome to Lakeville. Locals just call me Greasy Greg. Ha ha. Come over to me shop sometime. Warm regards, Greasy Greg. Also, a message from Isambard. That meeting went great. Had a lot of progress for Steamtown. Can't thank you enough for how much you've done. Just for blasting my whistle for 10 minutes to get the lazy bugger out of bed. Okay. How are we looking on everything? PSI is PS fine. Water level is fine, although it could be a bit lower. And generator's fine, engine speed's fine, engine health is fine. Let's look at the marketplace, shall we? I can descale the boiler. Burner. Okay, these are all just spare parts. I don't need any spare parts yet at the moment. I need to keep the okay, there's going to be a concert. I need to keep that powered. Which I can and will do. Or my name isn't Train of Thought. ToT of Thought. Train of ToT. Train ToT Thought. ToT Gun. So the RPM is going at a steady rate. Reverse is fine. See, power usage is good. I'm still making dough. Still making bank. Although we could be doing with a little more speed. I also just noticed on the dial here, underspeed, overspeed. Which, what does it say about me when my first thought reading that was... Hold on, let me put this into drive, see if that does... There we are. That's why this was going down, because I didn't have this in... I didn't have it in D. But there's just part of me that reads underspeed, overspeed, and in my head, just the Wombles theme started playing. Alright, powers. We're gonna brace ourselves for the power. Concert starts in 1 hour. We're fine. We're fine. Underspeed, overspeed, electricity. The people of Steamtown, happy are we. You can schedule outages in the city. If we give the locals some warning before an outage, they won't get riled up when you cut the power. Cool. Doesn't matter though. Oh, I can plan outage. That's how I plan outage, okay. Let's put some of this money back into the community, shall we? Let's... This pot's got no trees on it, so I can build there and feel comfortable with that. God, this is an all-night concert. It's what? It's almost 6 AM and the concert's still going. April Fool's video, Brain of Rot. That... What would I do for that video? Would it just be me, like, doing a regular train of thought video, but with, like, just constantly saying shit like skibbity and Riz? Are you related to the guy who ate a plane by chance? No. What on earth would give you that impression? The engineer of the concert was a success! Never thought I'd see the cylinder heads right here in Steamtown. What a dream come true. Isambard really is turning this place around. And it wouldn't be possible without you, of course. I don't know who James is, but I don't know... But he's just giving me loads and loads of money. Well, I'm not going to complain about, but like... I think some financial responsibility is what you need, mate. Oh, I can dial down the throttle as well. I've been going at this thing full throttle the entire time. Managing demand. Increasing the price of electricity will cause residents to use less. Power consumption will be high for the next 24 hours. Raise the premium. Can I plan outage? I don't know where it gives me the option to do that. I can whack up... I'll just put on like an extra couple of cents. It's fine. Hold on. What are the... Power consumption will be high in the next 24 hours. Raise the premium to 5 cents per kilowatt hour to bring it down. Okay. crank down the reverser a bit. Now we're up to speed. Reduce energy usage to 75%. Look, I've already got the price as high as I can push it. Oh. Oh. It's going. It's going. Oh, shoot. Let's slow that down a little bit. Come on, 75%. Flatten the curve. Right, I'll drop premiums back down to... Uh-oh. I didn't mean for a power outage. I did not mean to outage the power. Beware of dog. Sir, don't worry, Fufu won't hurt a fly. However, that worm Isambard is no fly. That would be too much of a compliment to that bottom-feeding scoundrel. What is going on with this? What is going on with Isambard? Is he like Zephaniah Man or something? Okay, I'm generating too much power. There we are. Let's close the throttle a little. I don't think we need this much now. Well, I don't know if anyone's read like the recent TF2 comic, which I have, and as someone who's been a massive fan of TF2 for so many years, that was quite an emotional experience reading the final comic. But like, is Isambard basically Zephaniah Man, and whoever this stranger is just the administrator? Let's see. Esteemed Mr. Engineer, the actual demand, solid line, is now below normal demand, the faded line. This means residents are using less electricity than normal. Let's bring the premium down to 0. Residents prefer affordable electricity, so will potential migrants. We can even offer a discount to encourage more people to move here. Why does Isambard want so many people to move to Steamtown? What is his goal? What nefarious plan has Isambard got? Oh, wires are snapping. T-Ason, there are TF2 comics? Yes, Team Fortress 2 comics. On the website. Oh, a gifted member, thank you very much. Okay, let's whack up the reverser a little. Get the speed up. And you know what, let's... Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop everything. There's a spider on my wall. Hold on, D-Man. I appreciate the gift itself, so just give me a moment. There's a teeny tiny, itsy bitsy tiny spider on my wall. Let me deal with this in a manner most professional. When I say itsy bitsy teeny tiny, it is like an absolutely insignificant spider. It's like a dot with legs. I've got a tub here, like one of those Chinese takeaway tubs. I had some shortbread in. It's empty now because I'm a fat git. So I can just bonk, and then if you climb into the tub, Mr. Spider. Oh, he's a jumpy little bugger as well. Hello, little spider. Hello, little fella. How you doing? Hold on, let me snap a picture of this little chap. Just so I can... I'll post it in, I think, stream highlights. Because this is such a tiny little fella. The only reason I noticed him is because the wall behind my desk is just painted white. So, like, you know, a tiny little black dot is gonna stand out. Let me... Hold on, come on. It's hard to take a picture one-handed. Can I... Oh, you little fella. Come on. Don't be camera shy. Stay still. There we go. Right, I've got a picture. Just give me a moment. I'm just going to put this little tiny spider outside where he's safe. Well, maybe not safe, but definitely out of my room. Sorry, I had to pee as well. Right. Okay, give me a second. I promise we'll get back to generating steam and power when time comes to it. But just give me a moment to get back in my chair and get reacquainted. There we go. Right, I put it on Twitter. Tell you what, shall I put it on stream as well? Shall I just have a little pop up? That's just the stream spider. I'll put a picture of it on stream at least, just so people can see what it is. Give me a moment. I promise this stream is actually going to be about spiders again. Just let me... Spiders? It's not... It's going to be about steam again, not spiders. I'm sorry, it's not going to be about spiders. Hold on. Wait a minute. And... There we go. Look at that little fella. Look at that little guy. He's a tiny thing. Spider ToT, Spider ToT. Streams whenever he's taking shots. Downs a beer, then some wine. Kills cursed trains just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider ToT. Why is this reminding me of, it was a video, what's the name of that one voice actor that does, like, all the memes and stuff? It's a video he posted years ago. And it's like an excerpt from a book of, like, strange short stories. And it was... Would you like something to drink? She opened the fridge. We have water, milk, juice, spiders, Dr. Pepper, spiders. Spiders it is. No, I didn't mean, but she was already pouring me a brimming glass of spiders. Love that meme. Tiason with the 10 Train of Thought gifted subs. Memberships. It's memberships, not subs. I'm not a Twitch streamer. You can tell I'm not a Twitch streamer because I've not said any racial slurs while live on air. Zing! Oh god, let's keep going before I dig even deeper. Even though he's gone, I recommend naming the spider John Hobickle. Too late. Spider's gone. We can... I don't get that reference, but John the Spider will remain. In our hands, in our heads, and our hearts. Steamtown shovels are playing at the Dieseltown Glow Plugs tomorrow at 1 AM. Friend's got a seat in the rafters. So we've got more power generation to keep up with. Now let me really turn down the reverser here, because... Yeah, actually, let's close the throttle and keep the reverser as it was. Ooh, we need more water. We need a lot more water. Let's blow off some steam. Okay, is this going down a bit now? Yeah, it's starting to go down now. Let's close the water valve a touch. So we're back nearly to 10. About your throttle's position. Dear Mr. Engineer, it's usually best to run the engine with the throttle fully open. You're the expert, though. I'm just giving you some friendly advice. Well, fine, throttle fully open then, since you're the bloody genius. Sorry, I was just trying to slow down so I wasn't going to destroy the power grid with too much power. Unlimited power, you might say. The Jedi are fools. Oh, let's whack that up. Get that back up to speed. Let's pause. Dear Mr. Engineer, Mr. Savory's not got a voice. I just realised that I've given Mr. Greasy a voice, but I've not given anyone else. What would Mr. Savory have? Because Mr. Savory implies that, like, I don't know, savoury implies that he kind of likes pies. I mean, that might just be... What's it called? When names determine your profession. But Mr. Savory... I don't know. If you meet someone called Mr. Savory, or if you write a fictional character called Mr. Savory, they gotta like a nice pie. Like a smooth voice. Mr. Savory, I guess, is... He's the guy that taught us how to run the plant, so he needs to be older. And I think it said he's over, like, he's been doing it for 70 years, so he's a real old... No, he's a real old geezer. I reckon this kind of voice might do him well. I think that... I don't care whether you like it or not, but it's too late. That's the voice Mr. Savory's going to have. Dear Mr. Engineer, heavier rotors store more energy, allowing us to get through high demand peaks and keep the city powered while we're servicing the engine. That puny generator is getting tossed all over the place by demand fluctuations. A heavier rotor will help with that. I think we need was it a rotor, did he say? Flywheel, piston seal is fine. Ah, okay. So what was it he said he needs to replace? Heavier rotor. So I basically just need a new... And here we are, generator rotor. Alright, bang. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Are we ready? Reminder, sporting event starts in 1 hour. Uh-oh. Look, sorry I failed the sporting event. I'm kind of in the middle of an important energy structure upgrade. Right, we need to wick up the pressure. We need more pressure. We need as much power as we can get out of this bastard. Let me... There's going to be a planned outage in 24 hours. I mean, there's currently an outage now. Okay, I think I need to... There we go. Knock it down a gear so I can get it up to speed. There we go. Right, no more outage. We're up to speed now, lads. Right, I can turn down this reverser at last. Oh. I can turn that down. I can turn the heat down a bit because we're already up to pressure. Let's just pause this. Mailbox. Sporting event was a mess. I had a feeling this event would be a power hog. Hold on, we've not got a voice for James either. Mr. Engineer, I had a feeling this event would be a power hog. I wouldn't worry about it. We had more fun in the dark anyway. Aha. Sincerely, James. I don't know why I just decided to make him just thick, somewhere between Liverpool and Scouse. Not gonna lie, I've just been idly watching like old episodes of Thomas the Tank Engine, and Michelangelo's just giving James a Liverpudlian accent. It's probably just what spurred that on. Except my accent was absolute dog shit. You know what, we're making more money than we're charging. Let's lower the price a little. Let's really attract some people, eh? Expand the town and go from there, eh? Oh, we are losing. We're losing power. Heat up, heat up. Why are we losing energy? Why are we losing speed? Oh, is the PSI too... Well, let's knock it back to 5th. Knock it up again. Knock it up again. Right, let's turn it back up to regular pricing. I think that'll... So I think I just need to get used to knocking down the gearing from time to time. Dear Mr. Engineer, Steamtown's been the most reliable electricity service in the region. The community can't thank you enough. Warm regards from James. Thank you, James. Right, let's ease the throttle down a bit. We're generating more than enough power. Look what you've done. Sir, you're a fool. Look what has become of my childhood home. It's a parody of its former self. I can't bear to see it anymore. Guys, am I being threatened? Am I being like... Am I in danger? Chat, am I in... Chat, am I in danger? He says while stood in front of like a bus. There we go, that should just keep it ticking over. Let's whack open the throttle a bit more. Are we the baddies? Maybe. Maybe. So what's the next movie you will do in your... when you talk about what's wrong with the trains in X movie series? I'm thinking of doing Unstoppable next. Mysterious lights. Dear Mr. Engineer, is it just me or does the sky look strange today? I mean, it's kind of... Oh, is this going to be... The sky's all like grey and smoggy. Is this going to be like a whole thing about like the Industrial Revolution and its consequences? No, no power outages. Come on. Extreme cold warning. Very low temperatures expected in the next 36 hours. Strain on the power grid. It's probably why it's bloody gone down then. Right, the heat's gone up. What's the boiler pressure looking at? That's probably why it's gone so low. CC. Let's open that up a bit. That's fine. Come on, we can't let the power stay out for too long. We need... Crank that up. Come on. I mean, the throttle's wide open, the reverse is full forwards. But we can't let the people freeze. But there's a power outage, but we can't let the people freeze. Well, okay, so the boiler pressure's going up fine. Okay, we're going up. That's good. Not into 6th. Water CC, that needs turning up a little. Given the amount of fuel we're burning compared to the amount that's coming in, I think we should be okay. Let's turn down the reverser a bit. The strange sky might have to do with the excessively changed the excessively charged atmosphere? Maybe. I think what we need... is we don't need a better burner. What else can we upgrade? That's too expensive. Boiler insulation. Better pump. There is a massive tech tree. This might be a multiple stream thing. Clutch. Alright, we've upgraded the rotor. Boiler descaling. Do I need to descale the boiler? Removes boiler sediment. I'll buy it, and I need to depressurize the boiler as well if I'm going to do that. Oh, hold on. We'll start with the concert. Mr. Engineer, there's a concert tomorrow night. The Cylinder Heads are playing and showing Steamtown tomorrow night at 10 PM. It'll be quite the power hog. I'm sure you can handle it. Yeah, I'll try. To Mr. Engineer, let's upgrade to real piston seals that will limit blow-by with the and withstand higher RPM operation. It'll improve efficiency and we won't have to replace them as often. Look, son, I'm old school as anyone else, but that hemp packing has been out of fashion for decades. I guess I need to upgrade the piston seals. Piston seals have been upgraded. Let's whack down the reverser because we're at quite a high RPM. We're using less fuel than we're charging people for, so that's good. Well, let's whack up the reverser a bit because that's a bit of too quick of a drop in RPM. Let's knock that back. Right, so power usage is going up. Let's charge them a little more. Just to edge them away from using too much electricity. Trying to thought best Weezer song. Don't listen to Weezer. Sorry, mate. Those power lines need replacing. They're not broken yet. They're fine. They're not broken yet. Alright, I can turn down the heat a bit. Oh, we definitely need more water in this bad boy. Oh, I might have stuffed that a bit. I just got to keep an eye on that water level. This is going down, so let me just turn that up just to keep us ahead. Oh. Okay, there's too much water in the boiler. Oh. Not enough water in the boiler. Oh no, this concert. There's going to be a concert. That's not good. I need more water in the boiler. Come on, come on. Let's knock it down to 5th. Just so we can get the speed up. Great, now I've put too much water in. Oh no. Oh my god, this is a disaster. I've balked it. Oh, I've absolutely dwarfed it. Dear sir, I'm sure it's nice and warm for you next to that steam engine, but for us normal people it's freezing. We need electricity to keep our heat on. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm trying to fucking work on it. There's kind of not a whole lot I can do. Oh, great. And bang, fire, heat all the way up. Let me charge you a whole lot less for your electricity. Hopefully that will cheer you right up. Actually, no, that won't. That's a bad idea because they'll use more of it. Oh boy, this is... Oh, let's get it in neutral. There we go. Come on. Come on. I love the sound of it whirring up. Come on. I'll turn down the heat a bit because we're pretty much overboiling now. Let's open the water valve just to let some in. Come on. Come on. You were just up to speed a moment ago. Oh, I wanted 4th. I wanted 4th. Oh, God. I've cocked it. Concert starts in an hour. I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. Oh no, I've cocked it. I've absolutely cocked it. Hold on. Little siphon in my stew cast. Yeah, I get it. You're eating radioactive soup. let's knock the PSI up to 50. Come on! Important meeting tomorrow. Yeah, wake him up at 5 AM. Got it. Sure. I'll wake you up, Isambard. You slut. Right, we're back in top gear now. We're back in top gear. We got power back. I'm just gonna have to charge you a little more on the premiums there, just so I can rake in a bit more money. The concert was a disaster. I couldn't hear my favourite songs because the power was out. Oh, sorry, this is James. I couldn't hear any of my favourite songs because the power was out. I'm so disappointed. Oh, that's fine though. I'm sure they'll come back again. Thanks for trying. He's so supportive, James. Right, now we're getting up to speed. I can ease off the pressure a little. Ease off the reverser. I can lower the pressure and lower the heat. Maybe not all of those things, actually. And now I knock down the reverser a bit. Dear Mr. Engineer, we're reaching record levels of debt. Please, we need to do something. Try to use less fuel. I'm counting on you. You can do this, Isambard. Look, no fret, Isambard, mate. Look, we had a bad run. We just had a blackout for a couple weeks. It's fine. Everyone's got the power back. I'm making money. Like, we're doing so good. There's a sporting event. Dear Sir, Steamtown is hosting a major weightlifting competition tomorrow at 1 PM. The main event is a tug-of-war between Peter Pipebender and a real steam engine. What kind of professional name is Peter Pipebender? What do you have to do as a human being to earn the nickname of Pipebender? Oh god, we're underpowering again. Come on, burn more fuel, more heat. Need more water in the boiler as well. Come on, you know what? Let's just wick up the price a little more. Wake up Isambard in a minute. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'm on it. What's the time? Almost ready. Isambard, you lazy twat! There we go. Problem solved. Why can't he just get a better alarm clock? You what? He's going to tip me 500 quid in a minute for waking him up. Do you not think you could have saved some of that and bought a better alarm clock? Something's not adding up here. Something fishy is going on in Steamtown. Dear sir, a new year is starting tonight at midnight. Could you signal the fireworks show with your steam whistle. That'd be awesome. Blow the whistle nice and loud right before midnight tonight and make sure to keep the power on. I can't wait. Mr. Engineer, I told you 500 quid, buy an alarm clock. What are you giving that money to me for? Mr. Isambard is a sussy backer. Quick, drop it down to 5th. Come on. My RPM's not doing so good. Let's upgrade to real piston seals. That'll... Oh, this is Mr. Savory. Let's upgrade to real piston seals that will limit blow-by and withstand higher RPM. It'll improve your efficiency and you won't have to replace them so often. Looks like I've replaced them. Oh, that's why they're fucked. They're at 38%. Oh god. What's the boiler integrity? Boiler health is fine. Okay, so the throttle needs to be closed, transmission needs to be neutral. Right, okay, so I'll tell you what then. I will... No, cancel the outage. Heat at full whack. Oh, I couldn't supply the sporting event. Never mind. Alright, we'll plan an outage. No. No, hold on, we'll go to 5th. Why is the... Alright, we need to really knock up the heat. New Year starts in an hour, what? It's 6 PM, that's not New Year's! Oh, sod it, the power's already out, I might as well just knock the bugger into neutral. Throttle closed. Reverser is neutral. And engine has stopped. We install that. Yeah, sorry it's -9, but I'm currently like in the middle of some major upgrades here. Right, get that heat up, get the boiler pressure up. Sporting event was a mess. I had a feeling this event would be a power hog. Yeah, whatever. Give me my boiler pressure. We can close the water taps. We can let some of that out, actually. Okay, let's... New Year's was disappointing. Yeah, it always is. That's called getting older, mate. Come on, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Yes! Let's get these wheels turning, boys. Let's get the water flowing nice. Steamtown's in the Dark Ages. Yes, sorry about that. I kind of have big fish to fry. Ooh, not straight to 5th. Hold on, let me ease off some of the pressure so we can get more water in. There we go. Okay, close that. So the water level's going to go down gradually. That's good. Bit of a jump, I know, but come on. I know I'm nearly 10 grand in debt, but come on. Right, we're generating power again. There we are. Okay, that was too fast, too quick. Now we knock it into 4th. I can turn down the heat just a bit. Crank up the price just a touch, just so we can help get our money back. Oh god, generating power is a lot harder than you think it is. Sorry I've been ignoring chat for so long. This is actually kind of stressful. Providing the right amount of power. Okay, the PSI is hanging around there. Let's whack up the heat just a bit so we can balance the PSI. How much water we got? We need a bit more water in the pipe. Consider upgrading your generator. Yeah, I don't care, mate. Let's wick it down to 3rd just a bit. So I think rather than mess with the engine, I should mess with the gearing if I need to reduce power. So I've learnt that lesson, at least. But hey, we're making money. Just about. Let's put up premiums a bit more. It's not enough that I have a monopoly on the power grid. I might as well squeeze them for everything I've got. Boiler health is fine. Piston seal is still fine. Fuel expense, let's ease that back a bit. Thank you very much. Oh, but we need to keep up the fuel. Okay, I really got to put up prices to match with the fuel now. Oh, I'm losing so much pressure. Always remember that raising the price will always make more money per kilowatt, but residents will lose less, so it's not always profitable in the long run. Yeah, no, I got it. I kind of got to, like, balance the fuel with the price, because at the moment I am losing money. Okay, so I need to turn down... Come on, letter received. Yeah, there's a concert tomorrow night, don't worry, I'm on it. Gonna have power, so much power. More power than you can possibly comprehend. Let me ease this down. Okay, finally. We're making money again. Oh, God. I knew this job would be stressful, but I thought this would be a chill stream. I thought this would just be me spinning a wheel, talking with chat. You know. Oh, train of thought, we have a silly question for you. Well, here's my silly answer. While we make electricity. I didn't expect to actually be stressed out about making power. And there's law. Who is this question mark guy? And why does he hate Mr. Isambard? Is this game literally just the embodiment of the Industrial Revolution and its consequences? Because it's starting to feel like it. Let's knock up the power a touch more. Oh, the pressure is really down. That's probably why we're going so damn slow. Just give that a little more heat. And turn down the heat back to the bottom. I'll close the water valve because we've got plenty of water. Okay, I need this concert to go off without a hitch, because otherwise... Turn the heat down. Ease that, ease that, ease that. Our debt is out of control. Burn less fuel. I don't care. I'm still in the green. I'm still making money. Well, I'm currently overspeeding at the moment. Good. We're good. Concert starts in an hour. Power's fine. Premiums are still pretty high. Oh god, I might need to end the stream soon. This is really stressful. This might have to be one of those games where I AFK it for a bit. Up once again. Okay, well, as long as we keep the power going all night, we should be alright. PSI is staying balanced. Okay, we did it. We survived the concert. Oh. Thanks, James. Give me that 500. God knows I need it. Do you reckon James will just bail me out? He'll just give me the 10 grand I need to get me out of the red? Water levels looking fine. Let's slow this bad boy down a little. Should we call it here? I'm thinking it's best I probably call it here because I'll be doing this all night, knowing me. It's almost 10 o'clock now. And it's balanced perfectly on 600. It's... I say balanced perfectly. That's perfect enough. Can knock down the heat. Oh, we're making money. Call it once you're out of debt. Look, I'm probably not going to be out of debt for a while. I am severely in debt. Call me Nicolas Cage. How's our piston doing? Our piston seal's still pretty knackered, but a whole lot we can really do about that right now. PSI is still trundling, so let me turn up the fuel just a touch. Let's turn it down just a touch. And that would be more economic if I put it in higher gear. Nah, I'm definitely... Yeah, no, I'm not getting out of debt tonight. Let's go to the main menu. Oh dear. Right. What a game night this has been. Can we do a separate Q&A? You just want a quick Q&A? Yeah, let's ask if ask and I shall answer. Go ahead. Question people, questioners. Go ahead and give the question. Yes. Ask questions. Ugh. Are you tired? It's 10 PM. Well, nearly 10 PM, so I'll let you figure that one out. When Railroads Online videos again? When me, Mike, and River finish playing Void Train, which might not be for a while because River's his work schedule has just been absolute ass, and it's constantly the same time I intend to stream. So that's why you've not seen a lot of River recently. Did you watch the Matt Rose videos I suggested? I did not. Sorry. Are you the spiffing Brit? What will the next video be about? I'm thinking about doing the Rexall drug train. Because drug train joins the war on drugs on the side of the drugs. Pretty hilarious. Annual bin checkup. Bins are pretty good. They've been emptied. Can I make a game suggestion? It's a fan game called Sonic World DX. It's pretty much a 3D Sonic sandbox where you can play any Sonic level with any obscure character you can think of. It's pretty cool. I'll look into it if it's free. Don't know if I'll stream it, but it might be worth a look. Again, I'm not like a massive Sonic fan, but I guess I'm more of like a movie fan than a game fan. So, how will I be able to see the chat messages in the Discord server? People keep asking me about the Discord server. You go into rules, you accept the rules, and you get made a member. That's how you see it. Tried Railroader yet? I have streamed Railroader. Check the stream logs. I have streamed it. How do you feel about How do you feel about my engine has yet to go under 800 RPM during the time of the stream? That's not ideal. There's also a lot of mods for Sonic World, like Sonic Lost World or just Sonic World. I know. Again, not a Sonic game guy. I'm more of a Mario man. Thoughts on Omatones? They're a kind of gimmicky musical instrument. I get the appeal. Like, they make a squeak and you slide your hand up and down and it changes the pitch of it, and like you can make some decent music with it, but like it's a gimmick musical instrument. It's not like... I doubt anyone... I know there's that YouTube channel that does covers with Omatones, but like I doubt anyone truly professional will see like plastic in the shape of a musical note with a little smiley face drawn on it and a cheap Chinese speaker in it and think, I know, that's what I need for my next rock opera production. Train of thought with Mike and River, would you invite a fourth party member if I can find one? Opinion on cheese, depends on the cheese. I'm not really a cheese guy. Like, I like cheese, but I like melted cheese. If you just cut a slice of cheddar and gave it to me, I wouldn't thank you for it. But if you but cheese on toast with baked beans, oh, banging. Would the Wipeout 3 OST be good? Again, I need to make a music recommendations thing for like video. It has to be like music I can use in videos, so ideally from like video game soundtracks or anything royalty free. I feel like if I make a music recommendations chat in the server, it'll just be filled with people posting their favourite songs. Oh, Otamatone is how it's pronounced. Sorry. I guess that just goes to show how little I care about them. Have you heard of Denka Shah? I've heard the name, I've heard the words said. I have no idea what they mean or what they're in reference to. Are you going to make a video about space trains? If you're referring to Galaxy Railways, maybe. I don't know. Okay. That's all the questions everyone has asked. Better hurry up and get a few more in, because I'm about to play that ever so magical music that is the Tugs theme. Yeah. I don't know what else to ask. Me neither. Bed question mark? I gotta eat first. Cool idea for a train inaccuracies video, Bullet Train. Here's the thing. With a movie like Bullet Train, again, I kind of mentioned this a couple of times when people suggest movies. There are some movies where I don't think, especially if they're very accurate, I don't think I can do an everything wrong with video about them. I mean, I don't know enough about Japanese bullet trains to confidently do an everything wrong with video. I think the most egregious thing wrong with Bullet Train, the movie, is that it takes all night to get from one end of Japan to the other on a bullet train, when literally it would be no more than like 3 or 4 hours tops. But you know, when the movie is fairly... A movie like Lone Ranger, where trains are very core to the plot and very up and center, I can go on and on and on. But when it's like... Again, when it's something like Bullet Train, when it's like just set in carriages, there's not really a whole lot of Despite being set on a train, there's not exactly a whole lot of train-related stuff that happens, apart from maybe the end. But even then, it's like just a goofy crash. It's kind of like with the Horror Express as well. That video, I got really kind of nitpicky over certain details and explaining why they're inaccurate, and I don't want to get like too nitpicky with, especially in a movie like Bullet Train, where it's pretty realistic. I'd be going over a whole lot of minor nitpicks. White, dark, or milk chocolate? Milk chocolate any day of the week. Would you do a video on streamliners as a whole and how the Art Deco age impacted passenger train travel? Hasn't Amtrak Guy done a video like that? Because I feel like you're just asking me to do a video Amtrak Guy has already done. You know? I'm going to say it, Amtrak Guy makes better videos than me. Like, he puts way more effort into the editing, he's got like some nifty sound choices, I got some good background music. If you want to watch a video on how Art Deco impacted the age of passenger travel, watch that video, because I don't see that as something I would do a video on. I do want to do a video on every British engine that has travelled in America. That's something I'd be interested in doing, but I don't know. Who dines at 10 PM? Me, because I've not eaten. What's your favourite class of locomotive? I love a good pannier tank. Are you going to make a video about trains going in vacuums? I think I know what you're on about. Maybe. How about everything right? If I do a video on everything right about certain trains in certain movies, then it's just going to be me sort of reacting to the movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Cinema Wins, if you know. Like, the reason why something like Cinema Wins works, why he can win everything right with movies, is because he can mention movies are an emotional thing. He can mention how, like, a shot is well choreographed. He can mention the soundtrack, the acting. You know, there's a lot of aspects to movies you can mention and go over and win. Doing something very specific like winning trains is just going to be a video of me sitting here going, that's correct. You might not know that this is correct, but this is correct and this is correct. And it's just... And... It's a lot easier for me to do everything wrong with the trains in, because to the average, that's, I think, is more interesting to the average Joe, because they can click on and go, oh, I didn't know this about trains, oh, that's wrong because of this, you know. Five millionth time for the Lionel movie. I will do it eventually. What's wrong with the Hyperloop? What about everything wrong with the trains and Thomas and the Magic Railroad? That's a can of worms. I guess I could do that. I guess I'll have to do something like I did for the Polar Express, where I say, I know them technically magical trains, but we're going to go off of real-world physics. I don't know. Maybe. Best movie you've seen recently. Sonic 3 was unironically fantastic, and I think I've changed my opinion from last time, where I'm saying it's better than Sonic 2. Wallace and Gromit, though. The new Wallace and Gromit film. I watched that while it was around New Year's, so I was absolutely wasted. And I sat down and I watched it, and it was like having a religious experience. Like, I'm not kidding. I think, looking back, it might be the weakest of all the Wallace and Gromit films. Like, I don't know. I feel it would have benefited from being a short film, not a full feature-length production. Like, my two big sort of gripes with it is they kind of flanderized Wallace a bit, where like he's just a bit of, despite being an inventor, he's a bit of an idiot. Like, he's just completely oblivious. And like, I know Wallace's whole thing is he's like really smart but not that wary, but there's like, I don't know, where he's like pressing on top of like the teapot, and it's like, but it's not automatic, I don't know how it works. It's kind of like like, no, Wallace would just be kind of upset that he's had all his like inventions taken away from him, and now he's like, he wants to invent but he can't because he's under investigation from the police. And speaking of as well, another part I didn't like was the whole like subplot with like the police lady trying to prove that Wallace is innocent because she's got a gut feeling and whatnot. Like, I kind of get what they were going for, but I feel like you could cut that out and the movie would still be pretty much unaffected. Like, I know a lot of people have been going on Twitter and been going, what's this brown woman doing in our Wallace and Gromit film? I don't give a shit about that. I just feel like the inclusion of that storyline doesn't add anything to the film. I feel like you could cut that out. It'll be more centered on Wallace and Gromit. It'll be a tighter story. That's my overall thoughts on it. Again, it's a brilliant movie as it is. But I'm very critical of the things I love, because when something is so close to being perfect, you want to let everyone else know, hey, if you do this again, change this or this and this, and you will have gold. I don't know. I just can't shut up my inner critic, I guess. But yeah, no, fantastic. People going on about vacuums and hyperloops. Which pannier tank is your favourite? I don't know enough about them to discern them from each other. Some are built for freight, some are built for passengers, some are built for shunting, some are built for mixed traffic. And they're all... You could line every single pannier tank ever made up together, and I probably couldn't tell them apart. I mean, that's just the Great Western Railway for you, though. Ever consider making a video about modern built steam locomotives? Maybe, maybe not. It's finding pictures of them that are like either public domain or Creative Commons, and like the information on them as well. Would you do an Everything Wrong with Video on the Line or Train movie? If I watch it and think it's worth it, then yes. I really like the part about the canal chase where the boat engine's revved up all the way and they're only doing like 2 miles an hour. I've been on a canal boat. You can get some decent speed on a canal boat. I mean, it's own, like, if you're ever on a quiet part of the canal and you open the throttle, you can get a couple of knots going. But yeah, no, I absolutely love that Wallace and Gromit film. And like, I was genuinely like holding my best friend's hand and like just watching the screen as like the canal boat's teetering on the edge and like Gromit's like hanging on for dear life. Spoilers, I guess. It was in the trailer, but like, it's such a goated movie. That's such a goated movie. Speaking of Wallace and Gromit, did you hear how it inadvertently saved Wensleydale? Yes, because the factory that makes Wensleydale was going under, and just as A Grand Day Out released, and while making A Grand Day Out, Nick Park liked the sort of toothy grin Wallace would have when he said Wensleydale, so he just made Wensleydale Wallace's favourite cheese, and the popularity of A Grand Day Out saved Wensleydale. You mean they played Wallace's lack of common sense too much? Yeah. They kind of played up that too much. Like, Wallace is always a little bit oblivious. That's kind of how he ends up in these awkward situations. But it also feels like they made him a little too oblivious. Vacuum. What do you think of Germany's Class 52s? Might do a video on those one day. Sonic World DX. I will probably do that. Okay, I seem to be caught up on the questions. Thank gosh. Right. I'm just trying to think, what else did I watch? Yeah, Wallace and Gromit was fantastic. Sonic, again, that was fantastic. Final question, are you bald? No. I am hairy. I am very hairy. I've got not a big beard, but I have really grown out my beard, and I've not had like a proper haircut in a long time. So, I intend to grow out my hair until it's long enough for me to cut off and donate to those people that like make wigs for people and kids who have had cancer and whatever. It's like a bucket list thing I've always wanted to do. Plus, everyone always keeps saying that I have really nice hair, so it's like, screw it. I keep growing the stuff anyway. I might as well let someone have a wig, you know? Also, not really a question, but I made my own pizza yesterday. Well done, USS Salem. Did you make the dough from scratch as well, or was it like that ready roll dough? Oh, you made the dough from scratch and everything. Well done. I'm sure it tasted good. From my personal experience, the pizza you make never tastes as good as the shit you get from a takeaway. But that's usually because you never put enough cheese on it. So. And topped with olives. Okay, you said, that's it. You said you put olives on a pizza. No. Hold on, let me. Not olives. Nah. That's enough for me to end the stream. Why is that bad? I just don't like olives. Oh no, why? Did somebody kick USS Salem? Why has all their messages been deleted? Did you time out USS Salem? Okay, that was D-Man. No. That was harsh. He didn't deserve that. What a fucking stream. Oh god. Let's can we get a beaching in chat for one of the viewers who's been axed so ruthlessly? Oh god. Right. This has been fun. I'm gonna go eat. We can stream Steam Engine Streamulator, the streamer ding. Oh god. Good night. This has been